Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Vidiots podcast, episode 19.
And tomorrow's the 19th.
How ironic.
Not really. If we were doing it tomorrow, then it would be.
Yeah, then it would be. So we're one episode away from 20. Yay! Java
We're gonna
time
do something
update.
special for 20. Actually, 25.
Yeah, 25. That's funny. I found a podcast on Spotify today, and they're at episode 467.
Yeah, they go high.
I'm like, what?
People do it every week.
Yeah.
1 year is 52.
That's every day, Chris.
I know. Well, if you're doing it every day, it's even more.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just hop into this. What have you been up to this past week?
Can you hear that?
Sebby.
I've been looking to play a game before Switch comes out.
Okay.
Just to play something.
Okay.
I don't know. I decided to play Dynasty Warriors 6 again.
Okay.
Because I lost all my saves because my PlayStation died.
Oh, right.
And that was one of the games, one of the old games that suffered from that. So I just decided to... I don't know why I chose that game. I don't know. And then I realized how much better Dynasty Warriors 8 is than Dynasty Warriors 6. The camera is terrible in Dynasty Warriors 6. It doesn't follow you. You gotta constantly turn it. They fixed that for 8.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it was that every character has their own story mode.
What
Unlike Dynasty Warriors, and their own weapons, unlike Dynasty
What was the
Warriors.
game that we always used to play with Jason at their house? What Dynasty Warriors was that?
Gosh, that was PlayStation 2.
Was it?
I was like 4, because I was obsessed with them.
Yeah.
3 or 4 and 5 maybe.
Okay.
And then they had Extreme Legends version of the game. Yeah,
It's like, I don't remember much. I remember the map, which is why when I first saw like Hyrule Warriors, I saw the map and I was like, yeah, that's like that's Dynasty
I would
Warriors
love,
map,
my goal was to play certain series in chronological order, but
yeah.
I feel like it'll take too long. Like, I want to do Metroid in chronological, because once I download other M, I have all the main story games of that. I would love to do Zelda, but
Technically not.
that would take forever.
Technically,
No, they're not main story games.
Federation Forces, but...
No, it isn't. It's a multiplayer game. There's no story.
There is a story.
You don't play through a story mode. There's a story mode in that. It's single player.
Yeah, you can play through that single player. It's a little tougher, but you can play through that single player.
No, I don't count it.
Whatever.
No, I refuse to buy it.
I'll look it up and I'll say, is Metroid Prime Federation Force canon?
It is canon.
Okay.
So Metroid Pinball is considered canon.
Is that considered canon?
I believe it is.
Does that have a story?
Probably some little tiny story that I don't care about.
I just know apparently Federation Force.
Castlevania is another one. I don't have all the Castlevania games, but I never will. I say at least that Genesis.
You wanted to do Zelda, didn't you?
I said that.
I don't know when Breath of the Wild takes place.
I know. Well, I can't do anything. It's too much time.
You would just have to go down that.
Months.
You'd have to go down the normal, and then go down one path, and then go down the normal, go down the other path, go down the normal.
No, I don't do normal 3 times. Castlevania I really want to do, though. Like I said, I don't have all the games for that.
You could do...
And my Metroid... I did God of War already. Chronological order. Because I have every one of those. Except for the mobile games. That's the thing. They have these weird, obscure title, like mobile game. And for Castlevania, there was an arcade game. Well, I'm never going to play that.
Yeah.
And some weird radio thing they had as part of the story. Yeah, like, I'm never going to see this stuff.
You could play the Mario series in chronological order.
There's no story.
Well, you know Yoshi's Island is one. It's the first one.
That would take forever, too.
Because they're babies.
That still doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. It
I
doesn't.
thought they were from the real world.
Yeah, well, Odyssey is kind of flipping that.
Not really.
It's just Mario with real life people, and he looks completely...
Anyway, I've just started to play Dynasty.
Okay.
Just for the heck of it.
That's all you've been up to?
Trying to get my comics together for another sell. I'm running out because they only take certain... I have 400 comics on that list to sell.
Oh.
$400, and they only take. And I ran out of the stuff I was making the most money on was the paperbacks and the.
Yeah.
I'll refer to them as graphic novels, which is the paperbacks and the hardcovers and those things.
Right.
Those were the big money. They're not taking any more of those. Now I got to do the floppies, and you got to sell a ton. So I got a box of 60 comics that they're taking. I went through and did all my comics. 400 took me a while to record all that.
Sure.
But right now, 60 is all they're taking. So.
Okay. Well,
it's $98. Well, I won't get that because they'll grade it terribly.
Yeah.
Actually, the last transaction, I actually got more money than they said. So they.
Oh wow!
I got 117.
Well, that's
115
good.
was the value.
Okay.
Of course, I spent it all on new stuff. So yeah, we're working to get that together, and I just submitted the thing today. So, but shipping, because more stuff in there, the heavier the boxes, the more the shipping is. This shipping is going to be like $40 probably, because it's heavy. Sucks. Okay.
For me,
and listening to podcasts.
I always
Big
do that.
three. I caught up to where I started. So.
Oh, okay. I always listen to podcasts or commentaries or whatnot.
And I listened to commentary on The Thing.
Oh, okay.
Kurt Russell and Joe Carpenter. I got up to that.
For me, I finally finished Zelda Oracle, the Oracle game, so I'll get to that in my review. And I did the link up thing, so that'll have that extra boss in there, which was a pain in the butt. It's 3 bosses actually. And I went back. I beat Super Paper Mario a while ago again, and I went back and I was doing some of the extra stuff. So I'm still not quite done with that game yet. That's pretty much all. Other than I'm back to playing Hyrule Warriors again, Legends. That game's never gonna end, and the fact that they have level 4 weapons now. Level 4 weapons now that gives everybody like 500 and 550 weapons. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I hate to see it. Yeah, because I think the ultimate Master Sword in Legends is 1,000. So
what if they did a Switch?
They probably will.
With all the Legends stuff.
They probably. I'm gonna be like,
no,
well, good for you. Because then
really, they gotta do everything all over.
You'd get all the extra maps.
Unless they allow you to port over your save, and that'd be nice.
I doubt that.
Well, that'd be a nice.
Well, we will get to the news here in a second. Actually, no, let's just jump into the news.
They did. Well, when Dynasty Warriors had those Extreme Legends, that was a separate disc. But what you did was you installed that onto the system, but then you put in the regular Dynasty Warriors disc. So all your saves carried over to that.
That's also Sony.
That was PS2.
That's Sony.
But that's generations ago.
Anyway.
We don't have the technology to...
Yeah, well.
Come on.
So, in news, Nintendo has stated that officially now, starting with, I guess, the Switch, games bought on the eShop will now officially be linked to the Nintendo account instead of the system.
It should always be like
that. It should have always been like that. But they're finally doing it, so... Yay. Another news, the big one, Zelda is getting DLC.
Who saw that coming?
Nobody saw that coming.
Because I don't think they've ever done DLC for a main game.
Not Zelda, it's the first time.
Did
you watch the...
No, I didn't watch it.
No, okay. Well, they didn't show anything. It just had Eiji Aonuma talking.
They probably don't even have it finished.
Basically, what happens is if you buy it day one you'll get 3 random treasure chests. One is, and they're like 3 useful items or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. And a shirt, which apparently the shirt is the Switch logo for some reason, but whatever. DLC Pack 2 comes with a new Cave of Trials section, a new hard mode, and then this is weird, a new map feature. I don't exactly know what that means.
I don't know. We haven't played it yet, so I don't know.
New map feature. Like, is that like map, or is that like a new section of the map open? I don't know. I don't know what it means. It's
maybe they're adding something to collect on the map.
Maybe.
Tingle.
No, balloons. We haven't seen nothing.
Tingle balloons.
And then the third one, probably the most interesting one, is they're adding a new story segment.
What's that all about?
A new dungeon, and what was it? New challenges, I think. So, some people are speculating that the new story element is actually going to have you play as Zelda. Which I think would
know this stuff. We haven't played the game yet, for goodness sakes.
They're saying that because there's just a few scenes you see of Zelda. She's wearing the same stuff, and she has a Sheikah slate, which is what Link has. I mean, you never know. It could happen. I think it'd be kind of cool to play as Zelda.
Like Hyrule Warriors, where she stinks.
That depends on what weapon you use.
I don't really like her at all in that game, to be honest.
Yeah, she's not my favorite in that one. I don't know, I have a 500 rapier.
Rapier? What?
Rapier, however you say that. But, there's something else I wanted to say. But...
Play the game.
Okay. Yeah, play the game. It'll be
fun. Watching all this stuff. I stopped
Yeah.
watching all this stuff a long time ago.
This is all news. It doesn't show anything. Although apparently, I haven't looked this up or anything. There is images of the final boss going around. Somebody, I don't know.
Stop.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. So
Stop ruining it for me.
Now here's something. I don't know if you've heard about this. Apparently, some guy, his pre-order with the Switch got messed up, so they actually sent him the Switch early. He has it already. So he's been, like, he doesn't have any games, but he's been showing off, like, the HUD and everything, and I was like, that's kind of cool. I mean, obviously, like, he can't access the eShop or anything like that until that, but I mean, like...
What's it gonna do with it?
Like, it's confirmed that, like, the Mii Maker is back, but you can also choose avatars instead of the Miis. So it's like you can choose like Mario characters, Zelda characters, Animal Crossing characters, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's different. That's okay, whatever.
Did your PS3 play PS? Is that the PS2 model?
No. Okay. PS1 model, but not PS2. Yeah. I don't understand that, but that's stupid. I have a PS2 in there.
I know,
but
give it to me. It's just sitting there.
We did
You're
have
not
two.
Doing anything with it.
We did have two at one point, but Morgan.
I got PS2.
Morgan thinks that someone stole
Silent
hers.
Hill. That's another one. Silent Hill chronological order, but I don't have Origins.
Did you get the? No, that's Resident Evil. Never mind.
No, not Resident. I need like 2 Resident Evil games. 4 and 5.
4 and 5. So. I don't have any more gaming news. You got?
I got nothing. I don't got any news whatsoever. I don't.
Here's the news. Apparently,
all kinds of Infinity War stuff, but I don't watch that. I don't want to watch.
Apparently, in the new going to be live action Lion King, they actually confirmed that James Earl Jones is coming back to revoice Mufasa.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I bet it's an all African American cast.
Well, the guy voicing Simba is. They confirmed that.
How much you want to bet? It's going to be the Black Panther of the Disney. Well, that Marvel is Disney. Okay, never mind. Black Panther's all.
I think it's awesome that they're getting James Earl Jones back for Mufasa.
I'm surprised.
Now let's just see if they get Jeremy Irons for Scar back. That would be cool.
Well, then why don't they just can't do Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
No, they can't.
Well, they could have done that for Beauty and the Beast. Why don't you just get all
the guy who plays Mr. Bean does the voice of Zazu.
Yeah,
they could get him back.
Then it becomes, what's the point?
Pretty much. But at least they have James Earl Jones. That's cool. I go with that.
Well, that's because he's...
Okay.
I don't want to say black.
Someone
Should
just joined...
black?
He's cool regardless. Someone just joined the cast of Jurassic World, and I forget who it was. It was not a name...
from Silence of the Lambs. That is Buffalo Bill, I think.
There was another one.
From Silence of the Lambs.
No, it was another guy. But... Yeah, I don't remember that guy's name. So I don't really recognize him. I just say, hey, someone else in Jurassic World. Cool. Okay. Really no music, no TV. Morgan's almost caught up to...
Did you watch Matrix?
No, she's been doing S.H.I.E.L.D. She's almost caught up.
Episodes, isn't it?
No, she had a decent chunk.
Oh.
She's almost caught up. I think she has like maybe 2 episodes left until she's caught up. But... Yeah, okay.
No, Walking Dead was back on Sunday.
I kept seeing...
That was a slow episode, but very important. And Rick smiles at the end. It's weird and random.
Okay.
Nobody, he doesn't smile.
Okay.
He smiled. First time in ages.
That's
I don't know if I've ever seen him smile, really.
That's scary.
Slow, but good. But important that they're setting things up. And then we've met like 10 different communities all of a sudden this season. I'm amazed by how many different... Like, we go through this show a long time. You don't really see too many groups of people. But this season, we've met like... I swear, I think 6 different groups of people.
Nah.
But I guess it's going to be an epic battle royale at the end of this season.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I think that's what they're leading up to. Here. Against Negan.
That'll be fun.
Bloodbath. With no zombies. The show isn't even about zombies anymore, really. It really isn't. I mean, zombies are the threat, but they aren't really the threat anymore.
Is that how the comics went, I guess?
Yeah, they're following the comics pretty...
So it kind of strayed from zombies too.
In fact, it's almost word for word. Jason's been reading. He says a lot of it's word for word.
Wow.
Like the dialogue. It's cool. I always like when people do the source material like that.
Well, good.
Yeah. I mean, there are some changes. Like, there's people that are still alive that shouldn't be alive, and people with each other that shouldn't be with each other, should be with other people.
Yeah.
But I think the basic storyline is pretty much exactly the same as the comics so far, anyway.
Crap.
What?
There was one other thing. Oh, you don't care about this. I really don't care, but for those that care, apparently, I read that The Big Bang Theory is going to have 2 more seasons.
Who cares?
The show's never going to end, I feel like.
That shit went
They're like, what, season 7 already, or 8?
Oh, I thought they were up to like 10.
Are they?
Well, that's what I thought.
Well, they're going 2 more.
Whatever.
So
go away.
There's that. Yeah, so moving on to some reviews. I got technically 2 games, but I'll refer to them as 1, and then I got 2 movies. So
I got 4.
You got 4?
I got 4 reviews.
You know what? Just go ahead and do your 4, and then I'll do my 3.
Alright, King Kong.
The
2005, Peter Jackson, because the Blu-ray, which I'm actually kind of surprised. The only reason this Blu-ray is kind of because of the new Kong movie.
I believe it.
Because I didn't think we were ever going to get the Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray, but we did.
Yeah.
It's got the extended cut and all 13 hours of bonus stuff that Peter Jackson loves. Put on his. This was his first movie after Lord of the Rings. Of course, Lord of the Rings is my favorite movie ever. So I saw King Kong. I freaking loved it. I think I saw it twice at the theaters.
Oh wow!
If I'm not mistaken, I loved it that much. Fast forward to now, and parts of it I still love. Parts of it I think a little overly dramatic. Like he uses some of the stuff he did in Lord of the Rings works for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Doesn't really work for some of the slow-mo camera stuff.
I haven't seen that
drama
in so long.
King Kong?
Yeah.
It's good.
I know there was a T-Rex in it.
Oh yeah, the special effects and stuff. Oh man, it's still good. That stuff's great. Peter Jackson's got good ideas for his action. As a
dinosaur?
That's just that island has weird stuff on it.
Okay.
You see the previews for the new Kong? There's weird stuff there too.
I actually haven't watched previews for it. I know of it,
Kong,
but I just haven't.
It exists in the same universe as the Godzilla movie because they're going to have a Kong versus Godzilla.
I heard about that.
You see the Godzilla? That was good. That was pretty darn good. That was cool.
I saw the video game, which was crap. But
based on that, on the new movie?
I think so. Because somebody played through it.
On the classic?
I'm pretty sure it was the new one.
Not the new Godzilla that was made in Japan. I'm talking about the one in the U.S. remake.
I think it's the same because I think it had that same design.
They did one in Japan too. The regular, normal guy in a suit one, I think.
No, that wasn't a guy in a suit. No.
Okay. But anyway, it's 3 hours and 20 minutes long. Yeah,
it's the original cut.
3 hours and 8.
Oh.
Still over 3 hours.
Okay.
I felt like there was probably a little too many characters.
See, yeah. Okay.
Like There's this kid named Jimmy.
Is Jack Black in that?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I actually liked him in this movie. Odd casting choice. Naomi Watts. Third movie Naomi Watts I watched in the past month. Not that I'm complaining. In fact, I think this was the last movie I ever saw her in. In 2005. So I haven't seen her in any. I mean, she's done movies, but it's nothing that I wanted to see. But like I said, some parts of it a little overly dramatic. Adrian Brody's in it too. I liked him in it. I like the cast overall, except too many characters. And Andy Serkis was in it. I forgot he was in it. He played the cook. He always had his eye was there.
I don't remember.
But it really doesn't get good until they get to the island. Then they fight all these crazy things. My favorite part was when they drop down into that pit with all the bugs. Boy, that's creepy. All these gigantic bugs. Like, that scene is cool.
Yeah, I want to rewatch that.
I'd say the last act of the movie is really, really good. Peter Jackson's good at portraying emotion very well. And in this movie, does not have a happy end. I mean, everyone knows how it ends.
Yeah.
It's a love story without a happy ending. If you can call it a love story. Yeah. It's kind of a love story. I know it's an animal and it was doomed from the beginning, so... But that third act was so good. Oh, no. The thing I noticed watching this again is Naomi Watts barely has any lines in this movie.
Really?
In fact, when they get to the island, she does not talk to anyone. She gets to the island, they get attacked, she gets captured by those native things, and they give her to Kong. She doesn't say one word to Kong except for beautiful when they're watching the sunset. And then they capture him. She doesn't say anything to anyone. She doesn't have a conversation with anyone. Nothing. And they capture Kong. She kind of goes off on her own. And then Kong finds her again. And then the next thing she says is beautiful to him. That's it.
That's weird.
I actually kind of like it. Because she's a good actress. She's a really good actress. She's good at it. Mm-hmm. You know, she portrays
expression.
Yeah. Which I think I kind of liked that about the movie. Is that she doesn't talk about it. So what happened to her? Why she's so attached to Kong? You kind of have to get that from her interaction with Kong. And the way they did Kong in his movies is really, like, the effects they did with him was fantastic. There are parts that kind of looked a little fake, the CG. Especially when he opens his mouth, like inside of his mouth kind of looks fake. But sometimes it looks, especially at the end when he's on top of the building, that's great. But the emotion they give to him and the way he moves, like a real, I think they studied gorilla.
I'm sure.
Stuff. I remember from the special. I didn't rewatch all the special features. God, 13 hours.
If they... But they studied stuff for the Lion King. That was a 2D movie, so they had to have studied stuff for pretty sure 3D. They did.
But man, it's such a sad ending. Oh my gosh.
I believe it. Yeah.
You've seen it.
It's been years. I know what happens.
That ending. It's just like,
just as sad as Titanic.
I never saw Titanic.
Really?
No, I don't want to. I have no desire to see that movie.
I have it.
I don't care. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
I don't need to see it.
I think it's a movie worth watching once.
There's 38 minutes of deleted scenes too.
Holy cow!
And all of it's before they get to the islands. All of it's from before they get to the believe it or not. After that, there's no delete except for maybe one. But and then I did watch one other thing. There was a short film that all the cast made for Peter Jackson. This goofy thing called The Present. Okay. For his birthday. And basically each cast member, it starts off with Naomi Watts in her trailer and she's wrapping this gift. And then Andy Serkis attacks her and takes the gift. And it goes from each cast member attacks the one that gets the present. And I wanted to watch that again because I had forgotten that they did that.
Nice.
I didn't go back and watch all the special features. 13 hours, my goodness.
You'll probably get there eventually.
Eventually I'll probably rewatch all that stuff again. It's been a long time, but.
So what'd you give it?
I'd give it an 8.
8?
Yeah. 8.5.
I think I have the original DVD of it. I'd have to look again, but I'm pretty sure I got it from you or Jason. Because one of you guys upgraded.
Oh, I just did.
It might have been Jason.
I just did upgrade.
He upgraded.
Did he have the original DVD, not the extended?
No, the original
came
DVD.
Out later.
I think he got the extended and he gave me I think I'd have to double check out there, but
yeah.
If not, I know it's on demand. I don't know if it's extended, but you're just doing your whole 4, and then I'm doing
yeah. What you want me to do?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll do. Well, it's not really half of a review because I reviewed half of this with the Wolverine epic I was reading.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, I got to the good stuff. See, this is a very important epic because this includes the issue where he got his adamantium back, which is 145.
Right.
He got it from Apocalypse. And I always wondered how in the world they were going to give it back to him. Well, actually, I stopped reading comics at that point in time. Well, I read it a little bit when I was a kid. I read what I could. I mean, I don't think I can go out and buy it. I read what I could. But I had the original issue of X-Men 25 where Magneto ripped the adamantium out of him. Still my favorite issue to this day. And then I got out of comics, and when I got back in the comics, and as Wolverine had his adamantium, I'm like, how the heck did he get it back? Well, I bought this book called Ultimate X-Men, which was one of those DK books I was talking about, those guides. When I got back in the comics, I bought that, and of course it told you everything. So I was like, oh, okay. The Apocalypse gave it back to him. Cause Apocalypse, every now and then will come back to life or whatever. And he always gets these new horsemen. 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse. I don't know if you watched X-Men Apocalypse, the movie.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, he always has these 4 horsemen. War, famine, death. He always turns people into... Well, he captured Wolverine because he decided he was worthy. Well, no. He captured Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Okay.
And at this time in the comics, Sabretooth actually had Weapon X program bonded adamantium to his bones. So Sabretooth and Wolverine fought. Whoever won was going to be death. So Wolverine won, and then Apocalypse took the adamantium out of Sabretooth and put it in the Wolverine to make him stronger again. And then he brainwashed him, and then it was a big reveal. Because at this time it was a Skrull Wolverine running around.
Oh, okay.
When he was death, he wore this costume. You didn't know who it was. There was a big reveal, at the end of X-Men 95 or something. It was Wolverine. I was like, what? Of course, I wasn't reading them at the time. Right. I read about this after the fact. So I'm not surprised. Actually, I gave it away. So sorry if you... Spoiler alert.
Way to go, Chris.
So those were the key issues of this volume. So very important when he got his adamantium back. And then the other book I got, a very short, small book. It's called Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher, Hearts of Darkness. And all it does, it just collects 2 issues, 2 one-shots.
That's it?
Yeah, it's
for a long name like that, and it's only 2 issues.
What's the name of the title?
I know.
It just collects the 2 one-shots that they did.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher, Hearts of Darkness came out in 91, and then they did a sequel called The Dark Design in 94. I never read them. This was on my list of books I needed to get, so I was happy that they released this. Never read them before. Mm-hmm. I really liked them. It was about Mephisto. Is like the devil of the Marvel. Well, there's all kinds of devils.
Okay.
But Mephisto's like the main devil of the Marvel universe. He had a son named Blackheart who hates Mephisto. So Blackheart was trying to kill Mephisto, so he sends these letters out to Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and Punisher to get them to come to this town. And then he was going to seduce them into, he would give them what they want. Okay. Like, Wolverine, learn about his past. And help me out. So, they refused. And they had a big battle. Mm-hmm. And then they met this little girl in the town. And then in the sequel, the little girl has psychic powers, and then Blackheart comes back, and they're trying to kill her, so she summons those 3 again, and a big battle. And the artwork's really good, pretty good story, and it's very mystical stuff. If you like the mystical stuff, if you like Doctor Strange, the Ghost Rider, you probably really like
Still need to see Doctor Strange.
That comes out 28th of February,
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Noted.
So I thought it was pretty good, actually, for 90s stuff. I know people don't like the 90s stuff, but I always like the artwork from the 90s. Violent, These characters are 3 violent characters. The Punisher, you know, shoots people up. And of course, the Punisher getting involved is kind of weird. He doesn't do mystical stuff, so he doesn't believe it at first. He's like, "What is little Jumbo?" You know?
Yeah.
So 3 good characters. I like to see them interact. I think it's cool. One more review. Baby Metal. You heard of Baby Metal?
Feel like I have.
Baby Metal. It is a combination of heavy metal, not babies, heavy metal, basically speed metal, and Japanese pop. Like it's 3 teenage girls.
Is that the girls that got a costume in Super Mario Maker?
Did they? I never heard of this.
I think
it's 3 girls. I found out about them like a year ago, 2 ago.
Mario Maker
CD came out.
Yeah, they got a costume in Mario Maker.
Oh my gosh! Did you? I want to see what the.
Yeah, I'll put it in then. Yeah, I have it. I have the
costume. Wow, that's cool.
Because they had their own like level and everything. Yeah.
Well, their first CD came out in 2014. I don't know how I found them on YouTube. When I heard the music, I was like, "What is this?" I think I even posted the videos on my Facebook. But I didn't buy the CD at the time. But recently, I just saw another video and I thought, I want to buy this CD because I read about it. People just loved it. Oh my gosh! Let me tell you something. It's incredible. The music is freaking incredible.
Well, since you know them, I'm curious to play the stage and see if it has any references.
Yeah, that's what. And then when they die and win and stuff, if it's musical.
That I don't know. I don't know if it's the die and win, but we'll find out. I don't remember. That was like probably a year ago that they released that. So.
Well, the first album would have been out.
Yeah.
Some of the songs sound like Dragon Force.
Oh, I didn't like one of their songs. I didn't like Through the Fire and the Flames.
It sort of sounds. Some of their songs sort of sound like that.
Okay.
Those I didn't really like. Heavier stuff.
Do they sing in Japanese or do they?
Yeah, they sing in Japanese. Like the vocals are pop. Usually, sometimes they're screaming. I don't know who does this. The deep. I don't know. There must be a guy. I guess. I don't know how the band is comprised. They don't play the music. They sing. Some other people play the music. I don't know if they're the ones doing the growling stuff. But it's a combination of freaking the fastest heavy metal you could ever hear. And they add like synthesizers too. There's one song where it literally goes from dance music to straight heavy metal. Then I listened to it like 3 times in my car in a row, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this stuff is wow. They released an album last year. I would listen to some songs from that. It doesn't sound like it's
the same.
It sounds more like Dragon Force. I'm like, no. It's like even like slower than. I listened to 2 songs. I probably should just buy the CD.
Yeah, just give the whole thing and listen rather than
I love
just
the
2
first
songs.
one. Maybe there's other songs on there. Man, whoever thought of this idea, man.
So what would you give it?
I'm going to give it a 10. In fact, I might put it on my top 10 albums.
Wow.
Just because there's nothing like it. And it's like, oh my God.
You know, we were talking, and I would love for you, me, and Morgan to do updated top 10 of movies.
Yeah. Movies? Yeah. I don't think my movies would change.
Really?
I haven't seen anything recently that would put my top 10. Not in the past.
Well, again, we did that. We did that 5 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything.
None of the Marvel movies?
I don't have any of the Marvel movies on that list at all. Civil War would be the only one. I mean, I'd have to look at the list again to see what's on there.
Yeah.
I mean, Infinity War is really what I'm waiting.
Well, we still have, 2 years for that?
No, next year, 2018.
Infinity War is next year? Oh my god.
First part.
And then the second part.
And it's filmed in IMAX. So I want to go to the IMAX theater in New York to watch it. The whole movie is going to be filmed in IMAX. The whole
I heard about that.
Not just scenes. Like they've been doing.
Yeah.
So I really want to go see this in the
That would be a cool one to see.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
IMAX theater in New York, you know.
I'm excited.
Is
that all your reviews?
Yeah, that was all 4 of them. Baby metal, man. If you like pop, you like heavy metal, or even dance music, pick it up.
Or play Mario Maker and see about them first.
I don't know. I don't know about their first album anyway. It's just called Baby Metal. It's self-titled. Yeah. Actually, new album they sing one song in English.
Nope. Ruined Forever, 1 out of 10. No, I'm joking.
What?
Ruined Forever. They don't sing in Japanese. It's ruined. I'm joking.
It's just weird. And you watch the videos, there's like these cute little Japanese teenage girls and heavy metal. It's just odd.
It sounds odd.
It's just like the way they sing isn't heavy metal at all. Like It's like pop vocals with heavy metal music, and it's awesome. It's one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. I just bought it on a whim because I don't know why. Sometimes I do that.
And now you know.
And knowing take a chance. You might.
Yeah.
Or you might not like it. I've done that before. I didn't like something.
It's about Sonic all the time.
I already know. Like, do your reviews now.
No, you have played one. You've played CD, haven't you?
Yeah.
Did you play Adventure when Jason had it?
No.
No.
I didn't care.
I think you would like Colors.
I don't like any of it.
License.
Go.
So, I guess we'll do the game first. So, The Legend of Zelda,
them, don't you?
Oracle of Seasons, and Oracle of Ages. So
I don't remember them too well, except for the one thing.
I downloaded these, this is forever ago when they first came out.
They're just like Adventure. That's why I didn't like.
Adventure?
Or Zelda's Awakening.
Link's Awakening?
Link's Awakening.
Yeah. Well, Link's Awakening is my favorite 2D Zelda.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because, I got the Oracle games when they first came out, and I played through halfway of each of them, and then I got stuck. Specifically on Ages, I got stuck at the stupid dancing Goron
Yes, that's
thing.
the thing I remember.
And then I forget what happened with Seasons that I got stuck.
Simon game.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, my.
If I had any real complaints about these games, it would be the stupid dance, because there is one in each.
Is there?
Yeah, in Ages, there's the dance with the Gorons, and then in Seasons, it's the dance with those weird Subrosian things with the hoods.
I don't remember much of it.
But I think they were fun. I mean, they started out being a remake of Zelda 1, and then switched and went off into a different direction. But it's cool because it has this Link thing. No
this
pun
guy
intended.
Named Link.
No pun intended. Where, for me, I played through Seasons first, and, you beat the game. It has a code that when you enter that code in, when you start Ages, it actually, links the two games together.
You had to beat both of them. That's probably why I didn't do it.
No, you have to beat one. That code that it gives you put that into Ages when you first start that up.
Oh, see, I was under the impression you had to beat both games.
No. Nope. And then it opens up with a cutscene that happens, straight after Seasons, kind of leading into Ages. And you actually start off with an extra heart container, too.
Seasons first.
You can play either one first. It doesn't matter. You can play Ages first and then go to Seasons.
Say?
Huh?
What's the timeline say?
I'd have to look it up. I have on a Wii U. I can pick it up.
I know you do.
Pull it up.
Pick it up.
Pull it up.
Weirdo.
I'm actually very curious.
I wonder if they're going to update that book.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I mean? They should.
Hold on. I'll save this thought for the end. Anyway, so...
Fix error.
Oracle of Ages, and I think... Okay. Ages is focused on puzzles, while Seasons is focused on combat. And you can definitely tell, because Ages is way more puzzle-oriented than Seasons was. But there was the little characters, the little animal buddies. You had your raccoon... Not the raccoon. It was a... Sorry.
What are you talking about?
It was a little,
I don't even remember that.
Dragon thing. There was a kangaroo.
Honestly.
And then there was a flying
really
bear.
Like that game too much.
It was a flying bear.
I don't remember where this is.
Isn't there a table of contents button? Yeah.
Well, how do you go to...
Table of contents button.
Or can you go right to the...
And then you should be able to just tap it. Anyway.
Oh, really?
You should be able to.
Get that.
I thought these games were fun. And, you link them both together and you get a secret 3-boss ending, which you fight the twin Rova sisters together, and they basically fight the same way they do in... Okay, so the Oracle games are first. And then it's Link's Awakening.
No, I went... Which one do you play first? It just has them both combined.
Yeah, it does. Or Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. So technically it says Ages first, but...
Oh, look at that. It even looks like a page of paper when you flip it.
Whee! You can zoom in with this one. I think. Yeah. So yeah, it's Oracle, which makes sense because for a while there, I thought Link's Awakening happened right after A Link to the Past, but no, the Oracle games do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the same Link.
It washes up.
Because
all three of these games, it's the same Link?
Yes. Yeah, it's the same Link. And it's actually stated, or you can actually tell, which is why I thought about this, because when I beat the Oracle games, like the true ending, it ends with Link hopping on a boat that is the exact boat from Link's Awakening.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
And I was like, oh, okay. So he was coming from the Oracle games when the whole Link's Awakening happens, and I don't know where he was heading, but he was heading somewhere.
Yeah, where was he going?
I don't know, but I don't...
Link's Awakening,
Zelda is in the Oracle games, but only if you link them together. Zelda shows up in the other one. Yeah, that might. So... Yeah, I would give the Oracle games... Honestly,
are not included.
I would give the Oracle games probably...
Isn't it funny how...
7 for both of them. Yeah. I think they're fun, but I don't know if I would go back and replay them. I mean, Link's Awakening I could go back and replay anytime. I know that game like that. But the Oracle games,
Princess Zelda's the first. Isn't it weird how Legend of Zelda is at the end of the timeline?
You know, I am going to say that Breath of the Wild is probably over on the Wind Waker side.
After Spirit Tracks.
It's either...
Well, where's...
It's either after Spirit? No.
Link Between Worlds.
That happens 100 years after Link. So that's probably after... That's after Link's Awakening and before The Legend of Zelda.
You think?
That's what I'm going to say.
Did he ever tell us?
I think he did. I don't know.
You have to go to the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Four Swords
Adventures happens all the way after Twilight
Princess.
For some reason. But anyway. So that was that. Moving on to movies now. We watched 2 movies this week. Really wasn't counting on it, but you know we did because we were bored. One of them was Central Intelligence. It's the one with Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. It's actually really funny. It was actually really funny. It's not a kids movie either.
I know it is.
It was actually really hilarious, and I would definitely recommend it. I'd give it an 8. I'd say go see it.
Before you give that better rating than Deadpool.
Yeah,
you're crazy.
I thought it was funny. It actually had a story. Funny. It actually had a story, unlike Deadpool.
What a story!
Not
revenge.
Really. Not
it was a
really.
revenge story.
It was a love story. It's a really bad story.
It was a love story.
A really bad story. And then the other one was Morgan wanted to watch this. It's called The Boss with Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Bell.
Jason Bateman in that. Seeing that? Or am I thinking of another movie with her in it? Maybe I'm thinking of
Jason Bateman. Who's that?
From Arrested Development. Horrible Bosses.
Oh, is he a little big and has a beard?
No. Not at all.
It has the little midget guy in it, who I've seen pictures or whatever trailers that he's in Game of Thrones.
The guy from Days of Future Past.
Is it that guy?
He's going to be in Infinity War.
Oh, sure.
Dinkus?
I think he was also an elf.
He was in Narnia, second one. You no help.
Prince Caspian, I've only never seen once.
Dinklage. Richard Dinklage, I want to say his name is. Peter?
Sure.
Peter Dinklage.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know what this movie is, so you IMDb it when you talk about it.
It was funny.
IMDb it.
I would give it a 7.
It was a comedy?
But yeah,
I guess so.
Melissa
McCarthy's in it.
It's a comedy.
What was its Rotten Tomato rating? You should
have
all this stuff prepared.
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell was in it.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. What was its Rotten Tomato rating? That's not Rotten Tomatoes.
No, Metascore is 40.
Well, I don't know.
On here it has 5.4 out of 10, so it's probably like half.
Oh, that's not good. CIA.
It was Central Intelligence.
What's it called? Is it really called Central Intelligence? Yes. Not CIA?
No, Central Intelligence.
Oh.
6.4. I would take this over the boss. Honestly. But the boss, I would give that a, what did I say, 6? Something like that.
You said 8.
The boss?
Oh, no, that was that one.
This one I would give an 8.
Boss.
Yeah. Action, comedy, crime, yeah. No, it's funny.
Why didn't you watch The Matrix?
I'm not interested. That's something...
Why? You should. Better than those two movies. If you want to have your mind blown.
So yeah, that's that.
Animatrix.
That's it for my reviews. What's your Marvel?
Right,
that's your reviews?
Yeah, whenever I do my reviews, it's the Marvel section.
Alright, so before we end this, there's actually one special thing I wanted to do. I read an article that basically listed its from worst to best Mario Kart, and I just wanted to get your opinion on it. The Mario Kart series.
I tell you know what my favorite Mario Kart is.
Well, this is just ranging from like the least, what they think is the worst, to the best.
First one's the worst.
Not for them. So
what's the worst for these?
For them, here's the list. So, and number 8 at the least was Mario Kart Super Circuit. That's the GBA one. Yeah.
Well, that was going to be my second one.
I think that's better than the NES one. And for them,
Super NES. It wasn't on NES.
And for them, number 7 is Mario Kart Wii. They think that is the second worst. I think it's hard. I don't think it's that bad.
Mario Kart Wii is hard.
I think it's the hardest of the Mario Karts.
That's probably right.
Okay. Number 6 is Mario Kart 64.
I'd probably put that a little higher just because I like the voices.
You like Toad.
And the cool shell.
You like Toad. Yeah,
they explained why the shell... No, Did You Know Gaming, they explained why the shell in that 64 one goes on the track. I forget now why.
You'd have to watch
it again.
Be a
memory or something like that, because it has to hit the people on the road. Otherwise, it had to do with a technical reason.
Interesting.
Otherwise, people would catch up too quickly or something like that. It was some sort of technical issue with... Yeah, you gotta watch this.
Yeah,
I watched all the ones that I haven't watched all of them that I would have been interested in. Anyway.
Number 5 is the original Super Mario Kart. I would put 64 above that.
Yeah.
I don't like that 2D weird.
I don't like the original Mario Kart.
I don't
really that much.
Next in number 4 slot is Mario Kart DS. I really liked Mario Kart DS. I liked.
See, now we're getting... I don't know.
The biggest thing about Mario Kart DS that I loved was the mission mode. It had those missions.
Oh yeah.
Remember, it had bosses and stuff like that. I thought that was really fun. Plus, it had a really good battle system, like the original good battle system.
Played online.
Yeah.
People would cheat somehow. They teleport to the front of the line.
They do.
I remember playing it online.
Number 3, Mario Kart 7.
Yeah. It had that cool battleship level, didn't it? Was that 7?
The airship? DS. That was DS.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, they all run together.
But I think... Oh, that might have been brought back for 7, actually.
Oh, well, there you go.
So it was in both. Yeah, but it originated from DS. I don't know. I thought Mario Kart 7 was kind of bland. Because, I don't know, it just didn't hold my interest as much as the other ones.
The 3DS one?
Yeah.
That one had the flying.
Yeah, that's the one that introduced the flying in the underwater sections. Yeah. Which was cool, but, I don't know. It didn't do anything drastically different compared to what's next in 2 and 1. But for 2 is Double Dash.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. I love Double Dash. And I wish they would bring that mechanic back. That was
I know.
Fun. And then number 1, big shocker here, because I agree with this, is Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, of course.
I would say Mario Kart 8 is probably the best.
Smell
and now that
brownies.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is coming, that's probably going to be the definitive version.
The Monarchs of Hyrule use the Triforce? What do they mean by that?
I don't know. Some of the stuff's not exactly explained.
Yeah, it is. Duh, didn't you read this book?
Yeah. But new continent discovered.
Well, yeah, you gotta read the history then.
Yeah.
From here. They tell you everything. Chronologically, here. Let's see. That was right before 1.
Yes, you're ways off.
It's in chronological order, bonehead.
I know, but you got the split timeline to go through first.
Well...
I don't know which one it starts. Oh, it starts with the Oracle games and Link's Awakening.
Oh, that's Link's Awakening.
Yeah. The Great King and the Triforce of Courage.
The magic of the great king of Hyrule. Oh, he even looks like the king. Daphne's, or whatever the freak his name is.
Daphne.
Is that artwork from Zelda 2?
Zoom in.
Well, can't you see that? What? This is Zelda 2. Where's Zelda 1?
It is Zelda 1.
Man with Grief.
The Legend.
All the Adventure of Link is Zelda 2.
We'll go back a page.
I can't. That Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
Where's Zelda 1? There it is. What? Oh, it was probably backstory. Maybe the backstory takes place before.
Oh, okay.
The Monarchs of... I don't know. King of Demon and Demon Island by the Great Hyrule and stole away Towers of Power. Magic of the Great King. Oh. Oh, one great king of Hyrule had put the Triforce power to use. Okay. Oh, they used the Triforce to preserve order in the land. Oh, the rulers used the power of the Triforce to help the kingdom expand and flourish. There you go. That's what it means.
Gotcha. So, yeah, here's some Zelda backstory for everybody. So, with that being said...
Not really, but it's at the end of the timeline.
Yeah, I know.
Not really. Backstory to the Legend of Zelda, or the Adventure of Link, too. Because that says Adventure of Link, but that part actually takes place before.
Yeah.
I guess there was some backstory in Adventure of Link. I love this artwork stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would make a game that kind of looks like this.
That would be
That
cool.
looks like this weird midget Link and like the stuff in that graphic novel. Like,
yeah,
I think it looks neat. I'd like to see a game.
So
like
we'll see what.
That Zelda has brown hair.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what what am I saying?
They show pictures from the 3DS version. That's good.
Yeah, I saw that.
They should use the Unreal Engine.
Yeah, okay.
Demon executed.
So we'll see what Breath of the Wild takes place, because...
Yeah, man.
So yeah, we want to thank you all for listening, and this has been the Vidiots Podcast, episode 19.
It is.
So, yes. So, thank you all for listening. Tune in next week for episode 20. Yeah.
20.
So, we'll see you all guys then, and have a great one.
Jaboon.
Sayonara.
Jaboon.